Bonsoir, bienvenido a tu player, yo soy Saga y estoy encantado de verte en un nuevo video, en un nuevo video de Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Y bueno, lo prometido ha llegado. Al fin te traigo la jugosa y poderosa guía con el clan, con la orden de los antiguos. Así que quédate pendiente que vamos a ver todos en este video. Pero bueno, recuerda que si tú quieres ir viendo videos de Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Fall Guys, Among Us y muchísimas otras cosas, allá abajito tienes el botón de suscribir, dale like al video y bueno, coméntame qué te pareció. Sin nada más que decirte, ¡empecemos! Pero bueno, empecemos hablando sobre esta poderosa guía que te traigo el día de hoy, sobre cómo poder terminar así, completar toda la orden de los ocultos. Nada más para empezar, el video va a ser largo, sí, porque bueno, son 45 miembros, entonces es un poquito largo, ¿no? Pero bueno, aparte de esto, nada más te tengo que decir que aquí no te voy a enseñar los 45. ¿Por qué? Porque algunos de los que vas a ver tú en pantalla más adelante, que están tapados con un cuadro negro, son miembros que tú vas a matar alrededor de toda la historia. Entonces yo no quisiera spoilearles la historia y mostrarles quiénes son miembros de la orden, porque eso arruinaría el juego y pues bueno, de eso no se trata. Entonces aquí vamos a ver 29 miembros de la orden, los cuales les voy a enseñar cómo matarlos y aparte en dónde están ubicados. Nada más para resaltar un poquito. Tú sabes que para buscar a algunos miembros de la orden nos van a pedir algunas pistas, pero para algunos de estos miembros no necesitamos ninguna pista, con solo encontrarlos y atacarlos vamos a poder matarlos. Entonces quédate listo porque bueno, yo no voy a hablar en muchos de estos videos, pero nada más como un pequeño recuadre de todo esto. Van a ver algunos videos en donde yo voy a aparecer, pero voy a estar hablando, y es porque tomé clips de otros videos en donde les enseño a matar a algunos miembros para conseguir algunas cosas. Entonces si tú quieres saber qué miembro de la orden te falta, no te preocupes que aquí adelante te voy a enseñar una lista completa y el número de cada uno para que te vayas directamente al video al que te falte. Disfruta mucho este video que me costó trabajo editarlo y bueno, te veo al final cuando vayamos con el último miembro de la orden.
We sweat and toil to reach this moment.
The ancient ones lap at my sweat now. That war sweat the Roman gods hate so much, we long for.
This god, or that. A good feast with fresh battle milk on your brows is not something you will ever taste again.
Choke on my bones.
these men of God, festooned in gold and silver.
It is enough to make one blind.
We are blind of now. Lanius was our only king. He saw straight and fought alongside Arturius. We have been blind ever since. Separator!
I cannot even...
One slip, Ron.
No sunlight reaches where you are going. May you bathe in serpent skins. Your name, Frown Horde, Quick the Dead, whatever it may be, is stained forever.
My name is HORSA. I left silver in the mouth of my home. Please say that it is spent well and frivolously.
I feel a fight coming on!
Offa betrayed us all, Indira. Now we crawl about for the scraps. Whatever crumbs you leave behind after your raids.
You wish you were a raider, a dringar.
Yes.
Farvel, Saltcloven.
Now the trolls take you.
I have seen a crown on a cleaning basin. There it was. I stole it, ran with it, hid it. Now maggots feast on it. I am certain. Let them rule old Albion.
In these old worlds, I used to lie down and pray that the leaves would cover me. That I could drag them over me like a blanket and join Cernunos in a bed of leaves. Took me in, stranger, with a song.
The sound of Odin stomping on your bones is the only song you hear.
Trying to keep up. Why? 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 Lost our everyone.
You mostly, Odgard.
Foretha, Ustre, and Setere. I served the true gods. The old ones. To be killed by you holds honor. Killing holds all glory. This is a mere moment. No one will remember it. No one.
Regret torments you.
My only regret is losing to what...
I often awaken my vagrancy shaking and sweating. I hope this stops now.
Farewell. The trolls await.
Last fool.
A worm came creeping. He tore a man in two. Then Woden took 9 glory twigs.
Is this a prayer, an offering, or a final vestige of your oath?
Only a charm I never finished.
once served and prayed under St. Chad at Tamworth. I was a monk. I should have stayed there.
Did St. Chad die with his axe in his hand?
St. Chad will be revered for avoiding the axe. I wish I had done so myself, and not taken a path full of violent honor. The old gods will fade from our sight in time. God forgive me, for I have sinned.
Viljalaus, now you die.
My sword is lost. Floating down a creek. I shall follow till I dance again, or drown.
I cared about my family. Just my family. I love them more than anything.
And the families who fell by the Order's command? Were they not worthy of love?
You are a Dane. How can you speak of the value of a life? All are ranked as less than the axe to you.
Not true. I see honor in many people, many places.
You have proved here that your compassion has a hard and brutal limit.
Watch for my lead! What?
These hidden ones, is that who you slave for?
I slave for none. I'm scrubbing England clean of its filth for the safety of my people.
Listen. Do you hear? The excuses of a mind enslaved.
That's enough!
I sought pleasure with the silver I received from the Order. I shared it too, with many in need.
Don't be blinded by the gleam of your bloodlust. Shared silver always comes at a cost.
What of it? I forged good from what you call evil. Lives were improved, lives worth more than the silver that paid for them. I do not regret the lives lost for the charity gained.
The first man I killed for my order, I cried and wept after trying to hold back the tears. But I told myself, I am merely acting upon a foretold destiny, navigating the whim of greater gods. My actions are simply pebbles.
Pebbles that wash away in the surf as harmless as dust.
Pebbles were once bedrock, as were you.
I was building a boat to carry my family to safety one day.
And what of the orphans you left behind? Did they get a boat?
A brigade of bastards. They are the only ones left ruling England. My people were of the Wiccan kingdom. Now we are ruled by Christ-beaten bastards.
I serve the young Athelred. He will rise one day.
Is no Alfred, from what I hear.
I lied to everyone, and they will never know. They will tell stories of me as a good man who served his lord.
Your Hooga walks with a new beast.
wish my life had been a carnival of drinking ale and pissing.
It could have been, I'm sure.
No, we have not reached such a point. I used the order to live a life of ale drinking, but the price of my ale was murder. Sad, really.
If an evil man brings you biscuits, do you give them to your children?
I would not let good food go to waste.
I would let my children starve. A serpent's gift will always end in malice.
Sweet from evil remains sweet, even if it crumbles quickly in their hands.
WUFFA told everyone he was Christian. He was not. He was one of us. He only wanted the silver and the swords for his men of Mercia.
And you have kept his tradition going?
Without flinching. Without hesitating. WUFFA would be proud of me.
You must have seen 100 summers, old man.
It feels thus.
Again.
We must all turn to the Order. It keeps people well placed. It is not truth, but true power.
You desecrate the very purpose of life.
No. No, no. I place power on power. The great becomes greater. You will see.
The Archbishop never suspected my heresy. I kept secrets as I gathered believers. I appeared so pious my eyes bled for him, but I've never felt as much love for his god. Not like I do the old gods. The true gods. Our ancient creators.
Your life was a lie, you mean? You threw your honor into the ocean.
When I told the Archbishop my true belief, he was horrified. So I silenced him.
That silence comes for you now.
Come on, then!
You won. I can see defeat. When Scops mention me, they will sing of my conquests.
Cowards do not get sagas.
I am no coward. In a long-lost battle for Wessex, I was the victor. The Scot could speak of that time. Focus on my lost honor.
No, I'll leave your reputation as it is. Here, in the blood-blackened mud.
I have not had the win all day.
Rest easy, Reeve. Your time has come.
Yes. Now I will be judged at the Witten of the gods.
To Helheim with you.
Aye. Even Helheim needs a Reeve.
Y bueno, tenemos ya 44 miembros. Sí, 44 miembros de la orden. Toca matar al miembro número 45, pero para poder encontrar al miembro número 45, tenemos que ir a Ravensthorpe y al instante, caminando cerca de nuestra casa comunal, se nos va a activar esta misión. Y bueno, te voy a dejar disfrutar lo que viene ahorita, entonces vamos a verlo.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, our mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basim feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Hytham. I will take care of this.
All right there?
Yes, hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I am looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him. But you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do. I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist, so they'll bake fast. Keep your eyes sharp.
And the butter, do I baste them?
No need, love. We leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? Or do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead. I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names, their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk? You look well, Eivor.
Wars have ended, and my settlement
The wars have not
thrives.
ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable?
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good life. Simple. Blessed. I've never been so far west. I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I have traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Grand Magister was not a title I desired. It passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane was what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Abel. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England, whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You are the last of her kings, and yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs! The cakes are burned. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
Oh dear, look at them little balls of soot.
Lady, forgive me, I was lost in thought.
Y bueno, una vez terminando esta orden de los antiguos y viendo que el rey era el verdadero líder de la orden de los antiguos, tenemos que regresar a la casa de la orden de los ocultos. Y bueno, al estar aquí se nos va a dar el trofeo máximo, que es la capa de Thor. Y bueno, tú ya sabes qué es lo que sigue, ¿no?
The last of the Order's sigils. You will find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome. But to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this. I would give my life in a moment for those I love and who love me in return. All here. Including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Pero bueno, un video un poco largo, pero bueno, lo prometido era deuda. Te traje cómo destruir a la Orden de los Antiguos. Y bueno, qué mejor, una guía poderosa más del tío Saguiña. Pero bueno, recuerda que si este video te gustó o te sirvió, ayudas muchísimo al tío Saguiña a seguir creciendo. Si allá abajito le das en el botón de suscribir, le das like en el video y bueno, me comentas qué te pareció esta guía gigante de cómo acabar con la Orden de los Antiguos. Sin nada más que decirte, te agradezco mucho por ver este video y bueno, te veo en el próximo. ¡Vámonos!